up guys, this is Mike, and this feels weird. This feels weird doing like a regular commentary over a competitive video over on TYT. It feels weird just doing like a commentary itself in general because it feels like I've been forever since I've done one. But then again, it also feels pretty good. It feels right. But this was a mistake on my part. I got shot at here and I decided I could probably get away with it and I really should have stayed. But nevertheless, I actually screwed up the recording on this video and it was about 2-second audio delay and I was like, oh well, I can't use this video, but I actually decided just to mute the audio and do a live commentary. So this was in the 2K series the other day against Aware, which is pretty interesting. Nice one, Shay. Nice one. I was in tears. Oh my god, I thought that was hilarious. Using throwing arm kind of thing. Blew himself up, cost us the round. And that actually cost us big time at the end of this game. But you're going to see this and you might be a little bit confused. Before this actually started, they were 3 rounds up, 3 rounds to 0, and I actually went to change my class, and it kicked me. I have no idea why, but it decided to kick me from the game, so we had to end it, invite me back in, and then go from there. So you see us, it'll explain further on, but nevertheless, if Shay didn't die then, that would have been a 2 versus 1 situation. We probably won that round, so well done, Shay. Cost us the round, well done. And I know you're probably thinking, fucking Mike, again? TYT Crads, again, I'm tired of seeing your face. I'm tired of seeing your gameplay. Give me some different gameplay. I know that's what you're thinking. I know that's what you're thinking because I've actually had a few comments like, why are we seeing Mike again? Why are we seeing Mike? There was a comment like, don't get me wrong, I love you, Mike, but I want to see some different POV. And I personally agree. Like, I really want to get daily videos on this channel and I'm trying to do my best as I can. And I can't force the other guys to upload. I can't be like, yo, I can't be there behind them like, render the video, upload the video. I can't do that shit, but I can ask them to, but of course it's up to them if they do actually upload the videos or not. And I can't force them to, I do apologize, but like I said, it's completely up to them if they want to do the videos or not. I have asked them to, I've pleaded them, I've begged them to, but like I said, I can't force them to. If they don't want to do videos, then that's fine. I just don't want to have to do videos every day by myself. Joe said to me he will start uploading a lot more, and Shay said he'll start uploading a lot more. I hope Benny will as well, but I guess we'll see. Now, this was a game in the 2K series the other day that we played versus Aware, and I think this is actually the new Infused squad. I think this is, yeah, I think this squad... Momo, JT, PT, and I can't remember the 4th guy, but they actually got picked up by Infused, so it's a pretty interesting pickup. It's a bit of a carbon-like swap from Aware to Infused, except with a different guy as their 4th player. But this was the 2K series that we played against them. We lost by about 25 points on the Domination. We had Domination Strike Zone on their host, which... their host Domination Strike Zone's never really going to end that well, which kind of sucked. But, you know, we didn't do too bad, and then we went to Search and Destroy. We had a horrible start, of course, going 3-0 down, and then we kind of brought it back a little bit and played relatively well. I've still got a lot of things I need to work on Search. Like, I feel Search is probably my best game type individually, but as a team, we have a lot of stuff that we actually really need to work on. We haven't been playing too much. Since we got actually eliminated from COD Champs, I'll be honest, we haven't played too much. We kind of just had some time off, you know, focusing on YouTube channels, focusing on different stuff. iSeries is in 28 days, so we probably need to start putting a little bit more time in as of now, and then EGL is about 2 weeks afterwards. Now, I'm hoping that we'll actually be able to attend both. Now, I know some people will be curious. I'm hoping that we'll be at iSeries and EGL. It is quite expensive to go to both of them, especially as they're so close to within one another, but I'm hoping we'll be able to go to both, and I think the guys said they wanted like top 8 or maybe top 6 iSeries and top 8 EGL. I think that was the overall goal. I do apologise, I am so tired. I've just gotten back from Scotland and I haven't slept well at all. Over the course of both nights, I probably overall got about 9 hours sleep over 2 days, which completely fucking sucked. Now, I don't know if you guys would rather hear the live comms or you'd rather hear post commentaries. I can kind of maybe do a mixture of both. Like I said, on Sovereign, for me it's always hit and miss because we have Benny, who is our stand-in AR. Shay is a very good search player. Like, Shay is extremely good at search. Joe is a more of an objective-based player. And my job really is to try and get that first pick. And sometimes it works wonders, like getting that first pick. It'll absolutely work wonder. It puts us like right there, we got that first pick, and it basically enables us to get the bomb down. And because I got that first pick, we actually go on to win this round. Spoiler alert, we actually win that round. And, you know, most of that was because I got that first pick. So my job in search, I feel, is like one of the most important due to if I kind of die, then that obviously puts us in a 3 versus 4 situation. Now, we have a lot of stuff we need to work on, and we really have obviously a lack of experience on Search and Destroy. You know, basically search, you improve the more time you put into it. That's pretty obvious, you know, you put time into it as a team, you get better. And at the start, we completely sucked on Search and Destroy. It was a really, really bad search team. We drastically needed to improve. We put a lot of hours into it. You know, Benny was a really bad search player at the start of Ghost. I'm sure you won't mind me saying. He was a really strong Black Ops 2 search player. At the start of Ghost, he wasn't too strong, but recently he's been really, really improving. Shay has always been a good search player. I still think Joe, I'm sure he won't mind me saying this, Joe needs to improve his search game a lot. He's obviously still used like Publix and that public mindset. It just needs to like be changing a little bit, stop sprinting, you know, challenge weird stuff. Look at this. This is a rush, man. And I've seen 3 people and they all started firing at me, and I actually managed to get one of them actually killing their teammates. So that put us now, and then I got a nice 2-piece, which put us in a 4 versus 1 situation. Then we was kind of just sitting there. Obviously, this guy needs to make a play, so there was no need to push anything, just wait for him. And they called out caution. I was able to pick it up pretty easy and managed to take that 4-1. But at this point, it's actually 4-4. So you guys got to remember, is they won the first round 3-0 before we had to finish it. Now, we may have got 6-0 because they had like specialist bonus. They had this huge momentum going. And then I lagged out the game, which really sucks on their perspective, but I do apologize. I couldn't do anything about that. And we went in 4-1. We're pretty confident at this point. We're like, alright, let's fucking do this, man. Let's actually win this search game, because we're pretty weak on search. Then we got into a blitz on our host on Octane, which we're pretty confident about as well. And you'll see how it finishes. And the 5K series on the 23rd, but it's also my missus' 21st birthday, and I'm not sure she'll be too happy if I end up playing Call of Duty on her 21st birthday, even though the 5K series only come around like twice a month or something like that. I think I do a nice little play here. Is it this bit? Yeah, that was a nice little play. I'm using a Bulldog, but I used to overkill Remington, poked out, managed to take out PT in their own spawn, managed to get that first pick. And we do make quite a lot of mistakes on search. Like I said, we'll improve over time. I managed to take out JT as well. And we'll improve over time, but we still make like really silly mistakes. Like right there, it was a 4 versus 2, and now it's a 2 versus 2. Like that situation really shouldn't happen. It shouldn't go from a 4v2 to a 2v2 in seconds. I shouldn't have pushed it. I don't know what Joe was doing, but Joe died as well. And that left us a 2 versus 2 situation, and it's currently 4-4. It's actually a huge, huge round. So we just play stuff wrong. Like we play clutch situations wrong. I've always said, you know, if we're winning, we'll always do well. Like we always seem to do very well when we're actually winning. When we're down, we always like panic, you know, go into a little bit of a panic and like just a craze, and we always seem to like lose pretty badly and just kind of like lose our footing and lose our composure and like really just completely screw it up. And we just need to change it really, really badly. As you can see, Shay's got 8 kills, Benny's got 8 kills, I've got 7, and Joe's got 1. And then that put us into a 5-4 situation to us. So if we win the next round, we would have, of course, won the whole search series and then taken to Blitz. But it's pretty interesting. Like there's so much areas that we need to improve on, but we've also came like such a long way in such a short space of time. Considering like we came from pub stomping and we're really used to that competitive setting, to actually get to where we currently are, I feel like we've improved so much. There's still, like I said, a lot of areas that we need to improve on. I need to stop challenging stupid stuff like this. I really shouldn't have challenged. You know, it's 5-4. 4-4, you know, 4v4 right now, and then they get first pick, and it pretty much like costs us the entire round just because they have numbers on us and a numbers advantage. And I really shouldn't have challenged that. I challenged stuff that I shouldn't challenge, in my opinion. Sometimes it works out really well. Benny took out a nice little guy there. Sometimes it works out well, and it's obviously sometimes it backfires, and it's annoying when it backfires because you're like, oh, I've just cost my freaking team the entire freaking search game. It's annoying. You feel like you let people down. It's extremely aggravating at points when you feel like you've let someone down. Like, this is another situation that we had 2 people in bomb room and JT managed to take out both of them, and in my opinion that shouldn't have happened. Like if we managed to trade that kill, and then right here Joe manages to take out JT, and it would have been Joe versus Momo, and you know, with like 25 seconds to play with, it might have actually managed to make it. So, and spoiler alert, Joe doesn't manage to actually get this round, which again was pretty unfortunate. He really needed to play for the kill, couldn't get it, unfortunately. Went to 5-2, which was actually 5-5. Going into the last search round, taking bets on what's going to happen. I do apologize for this commentary. I wanted to do this live, but like I said, my recording completely fucked up, and there's about a 2-second audio delay. And right now, I'm just sat here like, I've been talking for like 9.5 minutes. What the fuck do you want me to talk about? I spoke about future LAN events. You know, it's really annoying losing to Orbit. I thought I brought this up before, but I'm not too sure. I feel like if we was on the 360, we would have had like much more of a better opportunity versus Orbit, because that was actually our first series on the Xbox One. Like we'd never scrimmed before on the Xbox One before we played Orbit. I think that's like kind of crazy in itself that we'd never played before. And right there, look at that, man! And I got Momo completely one shot. Like, I put so much bullets into him. If he didn't have his trophy system, I would have got that kill, and that was extremely aggravating as well. And Joe started to rotate. You know, we had Benny in this blue room. Benny was in a pretty good spot. Shay was covering the underground, so it was in a pretty good situation to rotate. I'm not sure why Benny pushed up that far. Benny probably shouldn't have pushed up that far because there's probably someone in that B room. Benny gets taken out by JT with a sniper. Puts us in a 2 versus 4 situation, so of course we can't plant unless we get a pick. Shay manages to get that pick, and that puts us 2 versus 3. Much better, but then again, they still have numbers on us, and then of course all they had to do was trade kills, and they would of course win the round. So we really needed one more pick before we could get this bomb down, and I was telling them that, I was like, we need one more pick. We need one more pick before you can go for that bomb down, but there's 30 seconds left. You've got to make a play. You've got to make a play quick. Shay sees a guy, puts some shots down, and he actually managed to make that kill, so that puts us in a 2 versus 2 situation. And look, and Joe actually sees this guy, but he needs to go for the plan. And he's really unfortunate, Joe was, like, in this situation. But actually, Shay, does he manage to get this kill? He manages to get that kill. But Momo manages to take out Joe with like half a second left on that plan. Now, Shay doesn't have time to go for that plan because they didn't buddy up. And they basically, all he had to do was run away and survive, which he did. And we ended up losing 6-5, which sucks. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed, guys. Leave a like, rating if you want. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you're having a great day as always. And yeah, peace out.